Hi everybody, it's Susie again. Happy Sunday. You'll be seeing this on Sunday. I want to do a colorful tutorial today, per usual, of course. But this, I got inspiration from Angelica Nyqvist. She did her Friday reviews, and she had this light, beautiful blue on the front, and she even brings it in here a bit. So I'm going to try something different. And I'm going to do my eyes, of course, first. And then over here is purple. Is a dark purple. Now, her tutorial is for members only, which is fine. But I think I'm only going to need this palette because I like this blue. It's very similar. And this dark purple is very similar to what she was using. So I'm going to use my Witch's Familiar palette. And we're going to get started with that. That being said, how is everybody today? I really don't know what I'm doing. I just don't. I'm going crazy. Well, no, I am crazy. That's okay. But like, I've been watching Raw Beauty Kristi, and she has been scaring the shit out of me. And it's like really fucking with my serenity, you know, because what she's talking about is very, very real. And it needs to be talked about. And it's very, very scary. And it bugs me a lot. I am like so out of this. I am trying so hard to get every last bit of this I can. This is my Sigma eye base. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's it. It's empty. You know? It is what it is. We'll do with it what we can, right? Right. But I want to go in here a little bit too because I'm going to bring my shade out here. I also see ashes on my lashes. Heather E., she does this too. And she brings it all the way out. So I'm going to bring it all the way out today. It's just makeup. Who cares? It washes off, right? Let's step out of our comfort zone. Because you know, the more you step out of your comfort zone, the bigger your comfort zone gets. And I remember when I would not wear blues at all. And I was scared of bright colors. And now it's my signature. Mamie Bobek my ass. Let's do it. Let's do it. So how is everybody? Today has been a day of work, not a day of rest. I got to work this weekend, which is fine. I don't mind it. It's very relaxed on the weekends because we have less people there. Oh, shoot. Do I have clean brushes for this? Well, let's just find out. Let's see, this one is going to work. That one might not work. It's this one. That's too dark. This one will work perfectly. Yes. Yes. Got a new color switch out. This one will work perfectly. It was using a light blue anyways. Yes. Yes. Let's do it. All right, so I'm going in with Potion, which is that light teal color. And I'm gonna, well, let's start on this side, shall we? They do their inner corner with color, which I've never done that. But my inner corner is all dark and sad, so let's see if this will help it out. Cisco's in here and he's getting crazy. I might have to evict him. Well, let's just trust the process. And then after this, we'll clean our brushes. Now, Angelica Nyqvist owns Singe Beauty, which makes beautiful brushes. And her brushes to do this kind of work are impressive. Very impressive. Don't lose hope, because here, I'm going to use this brush. Go under my eye. Okay, we're going to trust the process, y'all. We're going to trust the process. Now, what I need is one for a purple shade. This one's nice and clean. Going into Coven. Cisco, calm down. Gosh, that cat follows me everywhere. Not even supposed to be my cat, remember? And this is why I do my eye makeup first. Look at the fallout. I must be the fallout queen. And I have to start calling me the fallout queen. It's got to be these brushes, though. Because all my influencers that I watch all have invested in some beautiful brushes that they never have fallout, and they use the same palettes I do. Okay, now I need another flat brush for the purple. Well, I'm going to use this one. It's a little round, but it's pointed, so. Okay, we're going to trust the process. Let me just do this eye and not this eye, just in case, okay? Because Lord knows, I don't always trust the process. Oh my gosh, can y'all believe I put a lash on? I can't believe that. I was really hoping this teal gray would be lighter, but the sparkle and shimmer I'm putting on it is definitely lighter. So, let's see what happens. It's definitely lighter. I think I need a pastel blue, not a, I don't think this greenish blue is the right tone that she used, but it's very similar. But I think my under eyes are too dark. Oh my gosh, can you hear my kitty? He just fell out of the window. I'm going to have to remove him. All right, everybody, say bye-bye, Cisco. Bye-bye, Cisco. Because he's getting into too much trouble. Okay, I've tried the bottom twice now, and I'm really not liking where this is going. Maybe I just don't have the face for it to come all the way in. I don't know. What do you think? I think it just looks like a divot. It doesn't really... Okay, you know what? Let's do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, I kind of see where this is going, and I'm going to stick with it. So let's get the base on. I can see kind of the outcome is very similar to what she did. So I'm just going to stick with the Maybelline Lumi Matte. My husband's downstairs singing. No, he doesn't have a voice, but he's quite fucking adorable. It's like, that's right, baby. Live your life. Be happy. Find your peace. You know, we're going through so much right now. Bless his heart. He is going through so much, and he has to do so much extra at work right now. And on top of everything he's going through with the eye situation. Somebody said that this stuff smelled, and I didn't believe them. And I never noticed it until just right meow. They said you could chloroform somebody with this. And I feel like there's truth in that statement. It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. My eyes look wild. I don't know how these women can do the things they do and look so pretty. And I try it and I look like a water buffalo. I think the thing that's throwing me off is the inner corner part. But I don't know how they're able to do their makeup and do the waterline and do their under eye part, except that they have better brushes than me. So I think that's the next thing I gotta do is get better brushes. Yeah, that inner corner part's really what's messing with me. But picture it. Rocky Horror Show. This would totally work. So, we're playing. It's just makeup. It washes off. Get over yourself. I don't care if you don't like it. I want to see the finished product before I am done. Meow, meow, meow. Say a prayer for me or put a Bible verse in. Because I had someone do that before too. Stalk me with Bible verses, and it's just like, get over yourself. I'm running out of computer. But I'm saving money for a trip that we're going on this month. So my eyes are really looking worn because I've been using makeup wipes to take off my makeup because I'm out of my cleansing balm. I'm really trying to save money and do a no spend, and that's really difficult when you get in the habit of makeup. My husband would totally go and buy it, but that would defeat the purpose of saving the money. All I have to do is say, honey, and he'd be like, yeah, sure, no problem. But then we're not saving money if we're spending all the money. I'm really looking forward to this trip because I took a couple extra days for some sightseeing and just, to relax, before I go back to work. And because the last trip I took, I had to work. As soon as I got off work, we loaded up the truck and we drove however many hours it was to Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma, which I thought was a podunk little town. Boy, was I wrong. And that was such a long drive after working all day, and I don't want that. I want to be able to relax, do my drive, come home and relax. No, because then as soon as Sunday hit, I had to drive home and I had to be to work the very next morning. And it was like, there was no downtime, and I want some downtime. I've been working my butt off, so I believe I've earned a little bit of downtime. Normally I powder, but I really feel like the look's going to come together if I have some brows on. So just go with me. This is a journey. Fucking kind of looks like a peacock, huh? It's pretty cool. He's listening to Kryptonite. Yeah, that looks a lot better. But no, I'm worried about the state of the world and what am I going to leave for my grandbabies, let alone my daughters. What world are they going to be left with when I'm gone? This kind of looks patchy, doesn't it? That's just how my eye sits because it's even over here. It's because I have scar tissue here. I got bit. And so it's texture. It's texture. That's why. Yeah, my face got bit. A fucking asshole. That's not right. No, it's not right. Right there's where I went wonky with it. Maybe it would help if I had a little more up there, huh? Okay, yeah. So with that pencil that I was using, and I'm going to keep using it, but when I sharpen it, the tip breaks right off. And it's like, come on, man, I'm trying here to be really, really fucking gentle. And it shouldn't just break right off every time because I want that sharp edge to get precise. So it's hard to get precise. So I went back to this one. The color in this one is just absolutely perfect for my eyes. But I love this next one, this micro brow. They're pretty close. They're pretty close. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. Oh my gosh. It's twice now I've done my brows on camera. What? I like the song Manny sings. I'm back and the brows are filled. Well, these are more than just filled. These are fucking on. Yeah, that looks better. Raw Beauty Christie was talking about AI and all the dangers of it, and I'm just like grateful I don't have children that are in school right now that are going to use it as a tool. But I have grandchildren, you know, they're going to probably use it as a tool for school. And I'm really scared because there was one case that they showed of a boy who hung himself. And the parents thought it was cyberbullying, and it wasn't. It was ChatGPT. And he had talked to ChatGPT like he was his friend. And ChatGPT told him to kill himself. And they have all the text messages between ChatGPT and this boy. So yeah, it's definitely cyberbullying, but damn. Stop. Not good, people. Not good. And that's the kind of thing that give me nightmares, you know, like that movie, The Day After Tomorrow. Oh, you know, because that could really happen. Zombie apocalypse. We're in it now. What do you think all these junkies are? They're zombies. Granted, I'm an ex-junkie, but that's why I know. Okay, so let's get the rest of the base done. This is going to be a bitch to take off tonight. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to use makeup wipes and then my cleanser. That's different. That looks cool though. Yeah, they already got my money, so I'm going to keep using the Wonder Snatch. Don't waste your money on this. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Works just as good. Look at the difference. You get 0.6 grams. You get... This one's 20 grams. So, fuck the dumb. There ain't no point in spending that much money on makeup. $6, $12. Don't be stupid. I mean, it's your money. You know, if it makes you happy to buy it, buy it. You know, whatever brings you joy. Just don't go into debt to have makeup. Because makeup is 100% luxury item. It doesn't have to cost like that, though, for criminelli's sake. But I am in love with makeup. I love everything about it. And if you're anything like me, you love watching the makeup gurus too. And the new makeup releases get me so excited, and it's Friday, so I've got 2 new makeup releases to watch. And one of them, she makes it like a bingo. It's called New Makeup Release Bingo or something like that. It's from Teresa is Dead. You should check her out. She is so funny. Sometimes she'll drink and get drunk while she's doing the show. And, well, I'm not, you know, I don't drink, but to each his own. And sometimes she has to do it with water and just be sassy molassy. That woman is so clever and brilliant, really, with her quips and her humor. She's got a dark sense of humor, too. She cracks me up. I love it. You got to watch Teresa is Dead. She is so funny. And then, I love Allie Dawson, and she does hers on Sunday. But the other one that uploaded, and she wasn't going to be, she's so cute. She's like, I'm quitting YouTube because she was driving herself crazy with the schedule she gave herself, you know, and so she's quitting YouTube, right? And I'm like, oh, God damn it, I just found you, lady. Oh, tell me how she upload every single time, all the time still. But it's at her leisure, you know, and she still does her Friday new makeup releases and industry news. That's where I get my news from. And yeah, I know I need to be on TikTok, but I'm not. But eventually I'll get there after a new social media has come out and blown up the internet. I'll get on TikTok and everybody will be like, you're late, like they're saying right now with this. You know, and I don't care if I'm late. I'm having fun. This is so much fun to me to play with makeup, to sit here to talk and get things off my chest when they bother me and giggle about other things, and yeah, the Wonder Snatch alone, the name alone. That's like the Makeup Hall of Fame right there. You thought NARS Orgasm was bad. Did you know they had a shade called Deep Throat? Yeah, they're really aggressive over there. And then who just came out with that? Urban Decay Tube Job. They did a tube job mascara. And it's like, come on, people, that's really gross. That's really gross. But the Wonder Snatch took the cake for me. Because y'all know what I think of a Wonder Snatch. If it makes you wonder, you might need to go to the clinic. Okay, this look is growing on me. It really is. Still not too sure about my inner corner. God, I wish I had different eyeliner now. Because all I have is black. That's okay. I'll get some. I just don't have it yet. Let's finish up underneath. I'm going to go in with the blue underneath. I'm serious though. I want to get a group of people to go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show next year when it plays in Kansas City. I think that would be so much fun. If you've never been, you're really missing out. Because your childhood must have sucked. We used to go as kids. The folks would drop us off down at the beach at midnight to the theater. And man, they used to just drop us off everywhere. I'm surprised we fucking survived our childhood for real. There used to be a bus that would go on Saturdays, and you could catch the Norwalk Transit bus for $0.25, and it would take you to the Norwalk Mall. And then from there was an RTD, and this would pick you up at like 8 in the morning. And then you'd get on the RTD for 25 cents, and it would take you down to was it Seal Beach? I think it was Seal Beach. And we would go down there, and it would drop you off by like 9 o'clock in the morning at the beach. And then it would be back to pick you up at 5 in the afternoon. So my mom, being the wonderful mom that she is, it was 35 cents to go to the beach. she was like, well, shit. So she would stay up all night making fried chicken and a big old batch of potato salad and get a big old igloo of Kool-Aid. And then me and my sister, and I couldn't have been more than 10 or 12 at the time. And she was 18 months older than me. So she was about 13. And we'd be in charge of my baby brother, who, if I was 10, he was 6. And then my 3-year-old sister, Mickey, would go with us too. We would take all of us and we would go down to the beach. And me and my sister were in charge of the kids. And we'd nosh on that. We didn't have any other money except for the money for the bus. And it was just a one-time fee, and you had to hold on to your ticket so that they would pick you up in the afternoon. Don't lose that ticket. Stick to your ticket, boy. And yeah, Hogwarts 9 3/4. And yeah, that doesn't look bad. We would be at the beach all day, completely unsupervised, and we'd take our boogie boards. I don't even think we took sunscreen, y'all. It was the 80s. We weren't scared of the sun. We just turned brown because we're Mexican. And we'd be out there all day long, then come home. And my mom would do whatever she wanted to do all day while we were gone. She didn't go with us. And it was Saturday, and it was her day off, but she always took the time to make sure that we had, when she would drop us off at Knott's Berry Farm, we had annual passes for Knott's Berry Farm, and they would drop us off, and along with the little ones too. And, the youngest was about 5 at the time. And then my brother was like 8 or 9, and I was 13 or 14, and we would go there until the park closed, and they had lockers, and we would keep the chicken and the mashed potatoes, the potato salad and the Kool-Aid in the lockers, because we didn't have any money. It was just, we had a free pass. We had a summer pass or an annual pass to get into the park. And so the folks paid for the annual passes so that we could get into the park. And they'd drop us off, and then they would go hours away to the Indian Bingo, the casinos, and play the Indian Bingo for $1,000 a game. And then they would come back and pick us up. Well, one time I remember my sister told my mom, it was me and her and the kids, and somehow we got separated, and she and the kids got home with a friend, and I didn't have a ride home. And so I started walking from Buena Park to Norwalk, and a friend of mine from school saw me and goes, do you need a ride? And I'm like, yeah. And so he got on the bus with me, and he paid for my bus, and I didn't get home till like 4 a.m. I was so mad. My mom was up steadily washing dishes. Where the fuck were you? I had no ride. Everybody left without me. How was I supposed to get home? How was I supposed to call? I had no money. We didn't have cell phones back then, y'all. It was crazy. It was so crazy. And yeah, so like how I survived my childhood, by the grace of God go I. That's a real thing, y'all. That's a real thing. But yeah. And then when we got older, we were into the goth, me and my sister, and we'd get all dressed up in these fancy like goth suits. They were silk, and we had the ripped pantyhose, but we also had these like silk tops with these frills in front, these like tuxedo type suits that we would wear, and our hair was just Aquanet City, and makeup was like this. And yeah, we were doing the most. And we were going to the park like that to go to the dance place and dance. And when we got there, there would be other kids our age that didn't have annual passes, and it was $12 to get in after 6. So we would bum, we called it bumming money. We would ask tourists for money, and sure, let me take my picture with you, because they were tourists and we were riffraff, and we were dressed like with liberty spikes and stuff like that in our hair, and we would make enough money to get all the kids into, to the park for the night. We used to do that all the time, all the time. It was crazy fun. It was so much fun though. Oh my gosh, I just thinking about that so long ago. We were crazy, and we were fearless. We were fearless. I think this calls for some of this. I think it does. I think this will go good with it. Oh yeah, I love that. This one size is so pretty. Oh yeah, that goes beautiful with it. But no, I grew up in California. We had so much fun. I went to so many concerts. We saw the Doobie Brothers at Miles Square Park in Orange County. And oh my God, I got so high at that concert. I didn't have anything on me. I wasn't copping. It was just me and my girlfriend. And I said, I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom. And the park was crowded, and I mean crowded. And there was this group of hippies standing there, and I couldn't get past them. And so I was kind of shoved up into them, right? And the one kid pulled out a corncob pipe. The other kid poured some brown stuff in it. It was probably weed, but it was brown, almost like tobacco, but it wasn't. And then another kid put a clear liquid in it. And then the kid stuck it in my mouth and lit it. So I took a big puff, and I was like, I just need to go to the bathroom. So they let me by. They didn't even know me. Oh my gosh, I was so wasted off of that one hit. It was bad. I was a bad kid. I was 18 at that time. Those were wild times. Because I know a lot of people that can totally function on weed, and they can smoke it and they'll be high, but they'll be like cooking dinner, cleaning their house, and all that stuff. Not me. I'm just like, I'm a mess. And then I'm hungry. So, yeah. I didn't stop smoking weed for years, though. I'd say when I met meth, I quit drinking. And I quit smoking weed when I met meth. That's a real thing. And then when my daddy died, I wanted to die. And so I let my boyfriend stick a needle in my arm. I was in my 30s then. I thought I was a functioning addict because I could keep a job. I was a hot mess, y'all. I held people hostage with my behaviors. I was so erratic. I couldn't keep a relationship. I don't miss those days. I don't. But yeah, let's do nude. It looks good. It looks good. I was looking at the camera trying to decide if I wanted to go bold with the lip, but I don't want to take away from this eye look. I think that blue color is so stunning. I think the next time I do this look, it's going to come out better than it did today. Because I'm going to do this look again, but it's going to be a 2.0 of this look. This look would definitely work good with lashes. Should I try it? No. But I definitely need some mascara because you can't really see it with dull, faded lashes. You gotta have some mascara on for the love. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna make dinner. Going downstairs. My husband can't see it. Makes him mad. Yeah, see, that looks better already. Yeah, being able to see those lashes makes a difference. But she did. She did this dark purple and this bright teal look. And I probably got the blue wrong. But I can see the look. And it's looking all right. I can do better. But I'm just practicing. And you all are watching me. And I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I love this. This brings me so much joy. Okay, just for fun, I'm going into the Question Beauty palette. Now this will turn it purple. I'm going to use this one. So bright. I love it. Yes, that is amazing. Oh, that brightened it right up, didn't it? Mm. That looks better. I love it. That looks so much better. Oh my God, this would look so great at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Who wants to go? Let's have some fun. Let's do it. Let's have some fun and go. They do it all month long for the month of October in Kansas City. I want to get a group of people to commit to going, and let's go. So if you're my friend, IRL, in real life, message me if you're watching this. Let me know if you want to go, because it is so much fun. There's dancing, there's singing, and you can follow along real easy. And yeah, you can get dressed up wild. And I'm usually Columbia, the one with the curly hair, because that's what I have, is big curly hair. And I'll even wear a French maid costume to go with it, because that's what she wore. And some fishnets. Oh yeah, I don't need drugs to wear fishnets. I can wear them on my own. Wow, that is so vibrant and blue. That is so pretty. I need a brighter highlighter. I need a brighter highlighter. That one sucks. That one's good, but it's not bright enough. That one's gold. Let me try the Milani. I'm going to try this light one right here. I know it's warm tone, but let's see if it doesn't shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah. And you know, now I'm going to go to Hoover's, which is our local grocery store. Because my husband said we have to go to Hoover's. And I said, okay. And look at me, I'm so crazy. Ah! I love it. Do you love it? You like it? It's wild, isn't it? Aren't those colors beautiful? But next time I'm not going to go into the inner corner. I'm going to cut it off and bring it out like a wing. Yeah, I just wanted to try something different. And I think I got it. I think it looks really, really neat. But my outer corners are watering, so the makeup's running off, so it's not behaving. Oh, behave. I love that highlight. It looks good. Thanks, guys, for joining me this beautiful Sunday morning. And I hope this finds you fabulous and happy and good to go. Did I tell you, too, that Wicked Widow Beauty came out with a Rocky Horror palette? Yes, I'm so excited. Oh, I just love it. And their quality is so good. Their quality of makeup is so good. It's totally worth paying for it. but I can't afford it right now. So hopefully they don't sell out before I can get it, because Glaminatrix sold out of my Tones of Turd palette before I could get it. And that made me very, very sad. So yeah, but oh well, it's just makeup, and I'll get another eyepiece sometime that I'm in love with, and it'll be okay. You know, I got this Question Beauty right here, and oh my God, the colors are stunning. I'm going to play with this some more. But yeah, thanks for joining me. This has been a journey, and it's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys. So hopefully this is the year that I learn to edit a video. Thanks, guys. Bye.